I've helped over 100 business owners blow up on YouTube this year and turn their YouTube channel into an evergreen YouTube sales funnel that brings in new leads and sales every single day. Just like one of my students, Anutsa, who made $6,000 in just 1 week. She posted this inside of our community, and then on the call later that week, she said she actually got 2 of them that week, all from her YouTube channel, which only has 130 subscribers. And then my man Johnny made $24,000 in just 1 week, all from YouTube organic content, which is mind-blowing, especially since he only has less than 5,000 subscribers as well. So he doesn't even have a massive channel. So how are these people actually able to make sales from YouTube even without a large following? Now, obviously this method is going to work if you have a large following. It's just going to add some gasoline to the fire. But the way they were able to do this is by implementing the YouTube sales funnel, which is the same funnel that I used to blow up my business this year as well. And so in this video, I want to show you how you can generate daily leads from YouTube, how you can 10x your views, and how you can make or add an extra $30,000 to $50,000 a month. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I literally went from zero to $100,000 in just 74 days. And so this is the award that they sent out for hitting that 100K mark. And I just simply followed the YouTube sales funnel framework. I didn't run any ads. I just posted YouTube videos. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Nolan Molt, and I'm actually new to this whole business thing. I'm just obsessed with YouTube, and I'm pretty good at it. And I love helping people, especially entrepreneurs, succeed on this platform. And so this is my beautiful family. First and foremost, I'm a Christ follower. I'm a family man. I'm a husband, a father of 2. And this is a picture of my everything right here. But as far as YouTube and video and all of that, how I got into this field, let me share you. Now, I know this is not the best photo of me, but I'm just being real and raw. This was back in 2010 is when I posted it. And so that was a long time ago, but I've been posting YouTube videos for a very long time, making funny videos with my brother and with my sister and neighborhood friends, and eventually finding a real passion for videography, filmmaking, and started my own YouTube channel talking about how to get cinematic video, how to get the best video settings or lighting and audio and all that. I loved video. I actually wanted to make movies when I grew up. And so this was actually in 2016. And a few years later, I end up getting married. I get a better haircut, and we moved to Los Angeles. And this is where I got to work inside of the film industry as a production assistant. And I was just obsessed with filmmaking and storytelling, but I was also still, to provide for my family, shooting different events for entrepreneurs mainly, and a couple YouTubers here and there in Los Angeles. And I was really just hustling, trying to do different jobs. And so I started working with a YouTube channel called Video Influencers, which was the first big YouTube channel I got to work with. This is me on the channel, but I actually was behind the scenes shooting stuff, editing stuff, and made some really fun content for them. I was shooting podcasts and different video for all sorts of different entrepreneurs in 2019. And then in later that year, I started working with my good friend Marcus, who had a YouTube channel. He was a big Vine star, and he was posting YouTube content. And this is where I got to shoot videos for him, work on thumbnails, titles, editing, really do the whole YouTube thing for someone else, which was a ton of fun. And then later that year, I actually got to go full-time with Think Media, which is where maybe a lot of you have seen me from. And I've posted tons of videos over the past years at Think Media, starting as a content creator and then working my way up to a creative director and helping them, of course, with the team that we had, grow that YouTube channel. 500,000 subscribers when I started. I think it was 2.9 million when I left, and the podcast channel started, and that crossed 100,000 subscribers. And so I learned a ton working for these big YouTube channels and also just doing some stuff with all sorts of different other people. But specifically at Think Media, the videos that I shot myself, which was a ton, got over 70 million views. And so I was able to make a ton of content, and I found out how to get views. Now, I also have many more millions of views if you count the hundreds of people that I've helped over the past 7 years. I've had people send me screenshots and text messages. These are real screenshots that people have sent me, and they said, hey, you helped me. Your strategies, your coaching has helped me cross this 1 million view mark. And that has been really cool to help people do that. Now, while working at Think Media, I started this channel called Basketball Club. It's a faceless channel. I wanted to see if I could do something without my brand, start it from scratch, and really build a powerful brand. And I did that. In 1 year, I took this channel from 0 to 20 million views. It made $60,000. All while doing this kind of as a side hustle, getting millions of views on long form content. These aren't YouTube shorts. And so this is not easy to do, to get 1 million views under 48 hours, almost under 24 hours on a brand new channel starting from scratch. And so then I start another faceless channel. And after 5 videos posted, I didn't even post a lot on this channel. I got 2.3 million views, made a couple $1,000s. And over the years, I'm still working at Think Media. I'm getting to meet some amazing people. This is the CEO of YouTube. And that was just an awesome moment for me to be able to meet Neil. And then on February 26th, this is the day after my second son, Hudson, was born, I actually got fired from my job. And so I knew that God had been calling me to start a business, and I had to figure something out because I knew how to get views. I knew how to build a brand, but I didn't have anything to sell. I needed something to sell. So I launched the Content Academy, where I thought I would help entrepreneurs with YouTube and really go all in on this. And within the first 6 months of my business, God provided for us really in abundance, and we cash collected over $200,000 and also almost 3,000 leads in the first 6 months of my business without any ads. Blew my mind. God is good. He provided, and it was really an awesome accomplishment and learned a ton. And the reason I was able to do this is because I just followed the YouTube sales funnel, which is these 3 pillars that I'm going to go over right now. Now, the first one is capture content. This is where you're going to attract new viewers into your world. This is more of the viral stuff that could get 1 million views. And then we want to also have on our YouTube channel connection content. These are videos that build trust, they add value, they nurture your audience. And then we do need, if you want to make money, you need conversion content. But this just moves people to that next step, whether it's a sales call or whether it's a landing page where they can just directly buy whatever that is. This video is designed to get that person there. At the end of the day, people have to know you exist. They got to know that you're trustworthy, and they need to know what you offer. And so we're going to start with letting people know what you offer, because if you don't have this, no one's going to buy from you. They're just going to trust you. They're going to know who you are, but they don't really know where to go, and they don't know what they can buy from you. So this right here is actually a screenshot of version 1 of the YouTube sales funnel course inside of my program. And I talk about the YouTube VSL. It's creating that YouTube video sales letter, which is just a long form training with a hard call to action at the end. This video is actually my YouTube VSL. And so you're going to watch this. I'm going to give you a ton of value at the end. I'm going to give you the opportunity to take that next step with me if you want to. And then I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to make a hard call to action. And that's what this video really is intended for. And so the YouTube sales funnel kind of looks like this. When you have that VSL, that's the thing that allows people to pay you. It really makes them want to work with you. And what you can do is use all your other YouTube videos and send that traffic to your YouTube VSL. And then doing that, you'll get way more views on that specific video or specific multiple videos that are going to lead to many more sales. And so Ro, inside of our program, his very first video was a YouTube VSL. And it booked him a call, and he literally started this channel from scratch. And then here I had another student who created the VSL, and then that led to a $7,500 offer from that one video. And so it's a very powerful video you can make. Here, Ben landed a new client because they followed the call to action in his video. And guess what? He has less than 1,000 subscribers as well. So even if you're starting out, you don't have a ton of subscribers, this will work for you too. Now, conversion content at the end of the day is just start with one long form training, something that shows a high level overview of what you do and how you help people. And this video should sell the viewer on why they should trust you or your way of doing things. And so think of conversion content kind of like a funnel where people are going to come in and you should filter out who it's for, give them enough value, and the people who really are ready to work with you. This is also adding in kind of trust and adding in case studies. And I'm going to share different case studies in this video so that you know that this stuff actually works. And that's what you need to do in conversion content, is let people know it works, that they can trust you, and they know exactly what it is that you offer. And that's going to lead to people actually buying from you. And so the two things you really need to do here is make sure people know what you offer, and it moves them to that next step. And so that's letting people know what you offer. Start with that one specific YouTube VSL video and just start there and get more people to view that. You'll make more money. The second thing is connection content. People need to know that you're trustworthy. And so you need to build trust, add value, nurture your audience, because the hotter they are, the warmer they are, the more likely they are to buy from you. But the thing is, we're having a trust recession. And so right here, you can actually see there's this study done, which is by the US General Social Survey. And we're at the lowest point right now of interpersonal trust in the United States. And so trust isn't really going up, it's going down. And so recently there's a study done where they showed that online business scams have been steadily rising. So of course there is a trust recession because there's been an 87% increase between 2015 and 2022 when it comes to online business scams. And so people naturally are going to have their guard up. What you need to do is make connection content. And so just follow the 7-11-4 rule. You've probably already heard of this. It's a study done by Google on the buying behavior of digital consumers, that they need 7 hours of engagement. That's 7 hours watching your either long form content or your short form content across 11 touch points in 4 separate locations. Long story short, if you want to make more money, you need to spend more time with your potential buyers. So here's how you do this on a practical level. Start making long form content. Start making simple YouTube videos. If you're making short form videos, think about how much more time someone could spend with you if you had the option for them to go watch a 10-minute, a 15-minute, a 30-minute breakdown of what it is you're teaching in that short form video. Now here, on average, people are spending 7 minutes with me. You compare that to the short form average, it's way less. And so having the opportunity for someone to sit down, and especially on YouTube, people are wanting long form content. This is such an accelerator for trust because it gives them the opportunity to actually spend that time with you, and people will. Another thing is to make bingeable content. And to keep this one short, make valuable content. Because when you make valuable content, someone actually goes, hey, that was so good. They're going to want more of it. They're going to watch your video next week, or they're going to go watch your old content and they're going to start binge watching all of your content because what you gave to them was just valuable information. Another thing you can do is post more. If you aren't posting once a week right now, please just start posting once a week. Producing more content is going to allow people to spend more time with you, even if it's a small number of people. And then you got to commit to longevity and consistency. So if you're going to post more content, find a sustainable route where you can do this over the long haul. Now, Adobe posted this blog article about 7 in 10 customers will buy more from brands that they trust, and they abandon those that they don't. And this is why we're seeing entrepreneurs going all in on content, specifically even YouTube content. And this is why I love YouTube, but it's also why I feel like I've had some sort of level of success with my business. In April 2024, I got 39,000 views. And when I launched the business, I made $37,000. I could have made more money than that, but I actually limited the number of spots to 20 people. And I had maybe 300 people wanting to work with me and on the wait list. And so then in June, we relaunched. Again, we just capped the number of people that could come in, 51,000 views, $53,000. And I'm like, man, I could make $1,000 for every 1,000 views on YouTube. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And it's because I had an offer to sell and I was reaching the right people and I had built up trust because people had spent so much time with me. And when you spend time with someone and you actually give them value, it builds massive trust. And this is when I really had that epiphany moment for me. I found this cheat code which was that when you have a personal brand, which of course, when I launched my business, I had that already to some extent, but the cheat code was having that and a business is the ultimate cheat code. And so having a personal brand, it's going to build the ultimate trust for you. And that's why all these people are going all in on content and on YouTube. But the truth is, in order to build a personal brand, people have to know you exist. And so that's why capture content is so important, because it's getting new people into your world and letting them know that you exist. Dan Kennedy said, visibility is everything. You can't sell to people who aren't there. Russell Brunson, you don't have a business problem, you have a traffic problem. And it comes down to this truth that I think in today's world, which is visibility beats ability. I think the fact that I was able to have maybe a successful business is not because I was the best business person or the best marketer or the best anything. I clearly was not. I have ADHD. I'm all over the place. There's a lot of things that I have no idea when it comes to business, but I had a brand. And I was out there and I was visible. People knew who I was. And I want you to take advantage of this opportunity, because YouTube is still the best opportunity for business owners in 2025. Alex Hormozi, this is a screenshot of him breaking down what social media platforms are the best for his business and maybe even for his portfolio businesses. I'm not sure, but I think for sure for acquisition.com. And he ranked YouTube at S tier, which is, it's the best tier that you could rank it. And he said that this is where he's doubling down, talking about YouTube. This is where I'm doubling down and continuing to pour more and more resources, because this is where I'm getting the best returns. And so you really need to focus on YouTube, and it's possible to make capture content. You probably just don't know how to do it yet. So I want to help you do that, because you're probably doing it the wrong way, which is what I see with a lot of the entrepreneurs that join my program. And it's just that you're focused on the wrong things. So you're focused on keyword research. You're focused on ranking and search, optimizing tags, descriptions, hashtags. Newsflash, those don't matter anymore. They just don't matter anymore. Trying to rank and search, even if you go on search right now, it's based on your watch history. So if I type in sales, or how to get better at sales, I'm going to get all these videos from Alex Hormozi because I've watched his channel. And so if you do this, you're going to notice that as well. Everyone's search results are going to look completely different because it's based on what channels you've watched in the past. And so what I've done with myself to get millions and millions of views and help my students go absolutely viral is focusing on YouTube recommendations. That's when YouTube actually recommends content. When you open up your phone, your laptop, and you see YouTube videos like this, YouTube is saying, hey, I think you will like these. And so they're recommending them. Now, the awesome thing and the big opportunity here is not all of these are based on watch history. So for example, this, I've never heard of this channel before, so I click on it. 198 subscribers, never watched any of his videos. He's been posting for a while. He's got 106 videos. And I refreshed it again, and you'll see it over and over again. Like, go and do it yourself. You're going to get recommended new channels you've never heard of before. Here's another one, 21 subscribers, 10 videos, brand new channel. So there's an opportunity here for capture content, and there is a method to show up on YouTube recommendations and to get views. And it all comes down to the 4-step viral framework. This is what I use and what I've had all my students use to get insane results. So to get views on YouTube, it really comes down to 2 things. How can I get people to click? How can I get them to watch the video? Now, to get someone to click, this is the first step of the 4-step framework, which is your packaging. This little box represents our packaging framework, which is your title, your thumbnail, and your topic. There's 3 T's. That's what it's for. Now, the rest is like your scripting. How do you hook them in? Transition. How do you shoot it? How do you edit this together? That's how you get people to watch and to stay. And both of them need to come together, but most of you can actually get people to stay even without crazy scripting, crazy camera stuff, crazy editing, because you're an expert and you know what you're talking about. And you can sit down and you can pull out your phone and you can make super valuable content. And some of you can just talk about the things that you know, or talk about some of the results you've gotten for other people or for yourself. And the content is great and people will watch it. But the thing is, you're not getting views. And the reason you're not getting views is because you're not getting people to click. And you have to have both of these. And so you need to get people to click on your video, because if they don't click on it, they're never going to watch it. So you need to find out how to get people to click, and you're going to get more views. And how you get people to click is focusing in on topic, title, and thumbnail. And so Erica, this is at our Arizona mastermind that we did. And she was telling me about her story, how she started the program, our 90-day program, at 1,500 subscribers. And she joined and she started getting crazy wins because she focused on packaging. And so here she shared that she's had 2 videos since joining the program reach over 20,000 views, and she only had 1,500 subscribers. Well, some of her videos over the course of the program absolutely blew up, and she was getting tons of views, and she has almost 8,000 subscribers now since joining the program. And guess what? Her videos didn't change, but her packaging did. We just focused on packaging because that's what she needed to change the most, which was what topics to choose, how to title it, how to thumbnail it. And it just works. And so this is NBA legend, one of my awesome students that I've been able to coach, Roy Hibbert. And so he actually reached out when he had 4 videos on his channel. When we first met, he had less than 1,000 subscribers. He was just getting started, but his videos weren't getting any views. The most views he got was 400 views. Guess what we worked on? Packaging. We had just 1 call, and I shared with him the simple framework of topic, title, thumbnail. And his next video, after taking my advice, got 36,000 views. Insane. Just focusing in on packaging. His videos didn't change, but his packaging did. And now his channel, as a result, has 26,000 subscribers. And so I've seen this exact strategy work for hundreds of people in every single niche. And these are real screenshots of people inside of the Content Academy. I have more. I just ran out of room on this page, but 1 out of 10 means it was their best performing video. And we're seeing this all over the place. People are getting tons of views. They're getting their 1 out of 10s, and they're actually getting people to find out who they are. They're getting more views than they're used to because their content's performing better simply by focusing in on title, on thumbnail, and what videos even to make it about. A lot of people don't know what topics to choose, even if their titles and thumbnails are good. If their topics are off, well, then they're still not going to get any views. And once we focus on all 4 of those, you can see the results here. I'm still going through them. I think it's coming to an end soon, but people get insane results. And imagine, like, what would 67,000 views of people who probably never heard of you before? Now they're starting to go into your connection content and watch your conversion content, and they're actually going to buy from you, which is super, super powerful. And I think about Farah, who joined the Content Academy in June, and she had less than 3,000 subscribers at the time, and she ended up hitting 10,000 subscribers in August. Not even focused on making her content much better. It was just the packaging. And so then some of her older content started taking off too, because on YouTube, when your new stuff does well, it starts to uplift the old stuff. And so she's getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views all going to her channel. They're subscribing. And now 6 months later, she's at almost 34,000 subscribers. And people are going to her stand store. She's getting incredible opportunities. She has a course with CNBC on careers, and she is just absolutely crushing it because she's building a personal brand, and she's doing it the right way, which is using YouTube, and she's getting results because she's focusing on packaging. Now, the best part about this truly is that you don't need crazy editing or a huge content team to pull any of this off. You really can do this in just 2 hours a week using my YouTube Made Simple framework, which I break down inside of the program on how to actually make simple YouTube videos that get views. And so here's an example. These are some of the videos that got 20,000 views, almost 60,000, 40,000 views. These took me less than 2 hours, very low editing, low-hanging fruit for me to just get a ton of views and also even get more leads and more clients from these videos, which is awesome. I remember thinking though back, I was like, you know what? I've actually helped my brother way back in the day with packaging. And that video, I went back to look, it's 5 years old. He's got 1 million views on that video. And the best part about this, and by the way, I literally just told him, I said, dude, make a video on this topic with this title and this thumbnail. I literally told him that. And to this day, 5 years old, it's getting 4.6 thousand views every 28 days. Now imagine if just one video years later could produce that every single month for you and then lead to your connection content and then lead to your conversion content. And then imagine if you stayed consistent with it and you had a few videos on your channel that were bringing in thousands and thousands of new people into your world every single month, how powerful that would be. Now just imagine you stick with this for the next 3 months, the next 6 months, year, whatever it looks like, but you decide to take this seriously and just post simple YouTube videos, doing it the right way so they get views. How powerful that would be for your business, because this would actually lead to more sales for your business. And so from here, you can go 2 ways. You can do it on your own and try to figure it out and try and figure out what makes a good title and thumbnail and what videos to make, topics, which ones work, which ones don't. Or you can get my personal help, which I would love to help you do this. And this is where I can save you the 10 years on YouTube of all the mistakes that I made going in circles. Sometimes I'd have a video do well, but I didn't know why it did well. And so then I would go back to like banging my head because I'm like, why can't I figure this out and get views? And so I want to help shortcut your path to YouTube growth, which is why I created this 90-day YouTube growth system, which is what we call the Content Academy. It's a 90-day program. And this is where I'm going to help you create a highly converting YouTube video, just like the one you're watching right now. I have script templates. I have modules and trainings on how to do this. And the script template really makes it as easy as possible for you to just knock this out, get that video up so that it is a powerful asset for you that just lives on forever. And I'm also going to help you build out your entire content strategy so you know exactly what to post. And we're going to build trust and become the go-to person in your niche by making content that actually builds trust and credibility and shows you as the expert and that you know what you're talking about. And also I'm going to help you 10x your views on YouTube. Just like all the other people in the Content Academy that are getting so many views, I want to help that do that because I know the impact it's going to have on your business. Ultimately, I want to build out an entire YouTube sales funnel into your business so that even if you stop posting videos, it's going to continue to generate new leads and sales for you every single day. And this is only for online business owners. This is not for your local coffee shop person that is trying to get people in the door locally. This is for someone who's trying to make content that can reach hundreds and thousands or even millions of people and then actually have something they can sell to all these people online. Coaches, consultants, course creators, agencies, communities, online service providers. There's probably more we could list out here, but you'll know if you're a good fit. You can message me on Instagram if you don't know, and we'll see if it's a good fit for you. But inside the program, we focus on 2 things, which is growing your YouTube channel and getting leads and sales from YouTube. That's all we focus on. That's all we want to happen for you. And so on a practical level, we do 2 weekly calls with me. So every single week, I'm in the trenches with you. We do 90-minute calls twice a week. And so this gives me a lot of opportunity to really coach you and give you feedback on your content. Sometimes during those weekly calls, we'll do live trainings and Q&A to really help you go to that next level for your channel and for your business. We also have live calls with industry experts, some of the people that are the best at what they do when it comes to YouTube and producing content. I bring them in and they get to share with all the students inside the Content Academy. You're going to get all my courses, all my trainings, all my resources, swipe files, stuff you can copy and paste and put it into your description, put it into your videos, your script templates, the how to do your hooks. Everything I have built for myself, I give to you, including some really cool AI tools that take a lot of the guessing work from titles out of it, because I've trained these AI tools to actually give you really good YouTube titles. And so that you don't have to spend a ton of time trying to figure it out. You can literally do it within a minute, have incredible titles and video ideas right there on the spot, and really allow you to do this in just 2 hours a week. And of course, you're going to get a community of like-minded business owners where we really share our wins, our lessons, and it's just an awesome group of people inside there. And so if you're ready to grow your business in the next 90 days using my simple YouTube sales funnel strategy, just DM me the word Academy on Instagram. You can check the link in the description and DM me that word. I'll shoot you over the details. And in the next 90 days, what we're going to do in the program is you're going to have an evergreen YouTube sales funnel system that's generated me $30,000 to $50,000 a month. And we're going to implement that into your business. And so if that's something you're ready to do and you want to take your business, take your YouTube channel, your personal brand to the next level, I would love to help you do that. Just shoot me the word academy on Instagram. And if you're not ready yet, that's totally cool. You can subscribe for more content. And hopefully some of these videos are going to be helpful for you on this journey. Appreciate you guys watching. You can click on the screen if you want to watch another video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.